Good afternoon, class. I'm audible. हाँ, good afternoon. बड़े दिनों बाद दिखे. एक मिनट, just hold on. Yes. Good afternoon, class. I'm audible. Yes, class. I'm audible. आप लोग ज्वाइन कर लो, ठीक है? फिर बात इधर ही बात करते हैं, ठीक है? Yes. So in today lab, we are going to talk about some hardware part, right? And I will show you the live hardware, right, from our college, which is available, and we'll try to make you understand that what is a straight cable, what is a cross cable, right? And also we will see that what are the different types of equipments that is available to make such cables, right? Such as we need clipping tool, we need cutters, we need a special tool that is known as a tester, which will basically test, right? So I just want you that if you all join me, then I will start with that. I'm just waiting for the students to join it fast, right? So I request you to ask your friend to join it fast as soon as possible, because today we are going to see live switch. I will show you, right? We will talk about cables, right? So I will show you cable 6, Cat6, right? Category 6. Currently that we are using in our lab, right? Then we will see the cables inside that or the color coding inside that Cat6 cable, right? As you can see over here, these are the color. We have white, green, right? Then we have brown, white, brown, blue, white, blue, like this way, right? And orange, white. So after this, we will see how we can create a cable. This is also the part of this lab, how we can create a cable. Right. For this, we have, I will show you a live picture of that from our college, like lab, in where we have installed the switches and all, how the wires are connected with each other, right? And how we are going to create the cables, right? These two modules will be there for today lab, right? And if you have any doubt, you can ask me, right? Please don't shy. You ask as many doubt you want to ask, right? So earlier I have told you that we have two types of cables, right? You can see over here. We one on this left side. You can see this is a you can say the matching, how we are going to connect through straight cable, right? So where we are using straight cable, when we are connecting different devices, networking devices, like CPU, or yeah, what we call it, your network interface card, NIC, when is connected with the switch, right? So these are the two different devices, right? So when we are connecting them, what is needed? We need a straight cable, right? Whereas in this case, where we are having similar devices, like you can see the PCs, right, which is connected to another PC, then we need a cross cable, right? Because as we know, the TX is in the same position over here and here, and over here RX and RX, right? If we use straight cable, you can see what we are connected with TX to the TX of one PC to another PC, right? Suppose this is PC1, right? This is PC2. So over here you can see we are connecting with TX with the TX of this thing. So that will be totally wrong. So this cable, straight cable, will not work over here, right? So how it will be done? So for that, what we are doing, we need, so you can see over here, this will be acting as a TX, right? And which will and on the other side. So this is one sender. Just consider this thing. And this is receiver, right? So this is the TX cable number 1 and 2. That is green, white, and green, right? So what we will do, we will make a crossover over here, right? So this will be going to the RX of that device at pin number 3, right? As I told you, TX and RX in the same position in the same devices. You can see how it is. So this is the receiving side. This is the sending side. Now you can see what I am talking about, that check the number, sequence number, where that TX and RX is placed. So over here, this is the TRX at position number 1 and 2, right? Where is RX? In 3 and 6. So what we need to do is we need to twist the cable. And if we're using straight cable like this way, you can see over here. So what we are doing, we are simply sending the TX to the TX of this thing. So it will not allow us to communicate, right? How it will be? Because we need to send, and over here the receiver need to receive it, right? Similarly, this side TX need to send, and over here receiver has to receive it like this. So we want to we want to twist over here like this way, right? We have to cross this thing way. So here you can see the position 1 is going for this third one, RX. So TX positive will go to the RX positive. Similarly, TX negative will go to the RX negative. So this is the first thing that we have to do in cross cable. We have to set this settings. Otherwise, we could not able to make this particular, right? Over here, try to understand. Now, this is the transmitter, sender, and this is the receiver, RX. So this one is done with the help of green, white, and green cable. I will show you. Just bear with me, have patience, and learn the things what I am telling you. It is very easy. Please remember this thing, right? So this is 1 will go to 3, right? So see, to remember what we are doing, all the other cables will be same, right? All the other 8 is going to 8, 7 is linked with 7 only. What you have to remember, the things which is changed. So for that a shortcut is made, right? This is a commit for your memory for your lifetime. Just remember 1 will be connected with 3, so 1 3, right? Then 2 will be connected with 6, 2 6. This is for TX, right? Now for RX, 3 will be connected with 1, you can see over here, and 6 will be connected with 2. You can see 6 will be connected with 2, right? Okay. So over here you can see this is the pair of TX, that is with the help of green, white, and green. So we are trying to use this green, white, and green, that is TX positive and TS negative, which we will insert to the RX positive and RX negative. You can see over here. This is how it will get connected. So whatever we are transmitting from this PC, now this device on the other end is ready to receive it, right? Otherwise, if we are using straight cable, then you can see in this manner. TX is connected with a TX. TX positive will connect with TX. TX negative will be connected with TX negative over here. Similarly for RX positive, because TX and RX in the same position in the similar devices. So this is for your understanding and for your lifelong understanding that in a similar device, we will never use straight cable, right? Because we are trying to connect wrong connections, right? Sorry, over here it will be RX. Like this way, as you can see. So which will not support the communication anymore. And if that will not be possible, we cannot able to receive the message, right? Try to understand this thing, right? So what we will do for that? What we will do, yes class, simply we will make a crossover cable which will insert this thing to over here, that TX will go to RX and RX will be connected to TX. That's why cross cable. Try to remember this thing, cross cable. right? Now we will show you this thing with a live demo. Yes. Let me ask Ravi sir, are you there? Ravi sir.
हेलो
Ravi sir, I am now making you host. सर आपसे हमें इज रिक्वायर्ड क्या है सर, अब स्विच दिखा दें, ठीक है,
ओके सर
एंड देन केबल्स एंड द टूल्स विच इज रिक्वायर्ड, राइट? सो सर आप वीडियो ऑन कर लें अपने मोबाइल का. ये स्टूडेंट्स हैव पेशेंस.
कैमरा कैसे कम है
Right. Just class, just hold on. Ravi sir, I am making you host so that each one of you, each one of us can see you. Okay, now you are a host. Screen is shifted to you. You can share the screen of your device. और रवि सर अपने स्क्रीन के शेयर कर दें.
सर स्विच देख लो, स्विच चल रहे हैं.
सर स्क्रीन शेयर कर दो सर, आपकी ना स्क्रीन नहीं दिख रही, स्क्रीन शेयर करें सर.
एक मिनट सर.
Yes, students, now pay attention. I will going to show you the switch of our college, right? And you will see the interface, how it is connected. सर एक बार इसका जो स्क्रीन है उसको शेयर कर दें आप.
हाँ कर दिया सर, कर दिया स्टार्ट स्क्रीन.
हाँ अभी हुई नहीं है.
हाँ अभी आ रहा है, नोट कर लो सारा. हैं फीचर सर पकड़ नहीं रहा फोन ਇਹਦਾ ना कभी का.
एक मिनट, उसमें ऑप्शन देखो होगी ना, शेयर स्क्रीन. शेयर स्क्रीन होगा.
हाँ ये वही किया है मैंने तो.
वीडियो ऑन करो ना, वीडियो ऑन करके शेयर स्क्रीन.
वीडियो चल रही है.
एक मिनट, मैं फिर से रिक्लेम कर रहा हूँ एंड मेकिंग यू होस्ट अगेन, है ना. फिर से मैंने होस्ट बनाया सर आपको. अब एक बार ट्राई करें, फिर से स्क्रीन शेयर करें बस अपनी ना, ताकि आपको स्क्रीन शेयर विजिबल हो जाएगी हमें.
हाँ अभी आया था पर बंद हो गई. सर मेरा कैमरा आपने बंद किया हुआ है?
नहीं, मैंने तो आपको फुल प्रिविलेज दे दिए हैं. अब
तो मैं तो स्क्रीन शेयर कर रहा हूँ.
एक मिनट,
कैमरा भी मेरा ऑन है.
मैं लेट मी कम टू यू, मैं उधर ही आता हूँ सर आपके पास लैब में ना. ठीक है, एक मिनट होल्ड करो.
204 में हूँ.
हाँ आ गया.
अभी चल रहा, देखो ये चल पड़ा. अभी यही दिखाना है ना बच्चों को.
तो ठीक है,
अभी मैंने यही किया और देखो शेयर किया, स्क्रीन बंद हो जाता है.
स्टार्ट करो ना.
हाँ किया, बस ये आ जाता है. तभी तो कैमरा ही दिखाना, कैमरा चल रहा है. कैमरा चल रहा है, कैमरा ही दिखाना है हमने तो.
नहीं, वो दिख नहीं रहा ना हमें. वो साइड में फोटो दिख रही है बस, जैसे स्टूडेंट्स की दिखती है.
नहीं
स्क्रीन में
अभी
नहीं, इसकी इंटरनेट ऑन करो ना.
इंटरनेट तो चल रहा है, तभी तो आपसे बात हो रही है.
किसी और फोन
ये देखो ना, अभी मैंने चलाया, आ रहा था.
नहीं
ये देखो आ रहा है।
ये केवल इनका फेस ही आ गया था।
अच्छा अच्छा,
पूरी स्क्रीन नहीं आएगी ना।
वो कुछ है इसमें फिर फास्टिंग रिकॉर्डिंग कुछ ऐसे है।
बन गई होगा ना परमिशन। अच्छा रुको।
कर दो।
हाँ
ये मीटिंग ऑल मेरे यहाँ पे होस्ट
no,
किया
no,
नहीं,
no.
ऑल ली मीटिंग ना।
एक मिनट रुक जाओ।
अभी कुछ मैं ऑल कर दिया तो मेरे को तो होस्ट लेट हो
पहले
जाएगा।
मुझे कनेक्ट करना है। उसमें मत करो।
नहीं कुछ नहीं कर रहा।
करो ही मत, छोड़ो, रहने दो, थोड़ी रहने दो। ऑफ होने से अच्छा है।
कोई 2 मिनट बस दिखानी है, स्विच ही दिखानी है।
खुशबू बनाना पड़ेगा। पोस्ट मेरे को बनाओ ना। यस क्लास। इसका बंद करो ना। स्पीकर। Yes, students, now you can able to see. Yes, this is our switch. You can see over here, right? And this one,
switch है,
right? This is our Cisco, where we have this 24 ports, right? And you can see the lights are blinking, and it is providing an interface, right? So you can see this is allowing us to connect with multiple devices, multiple computers, right? And you can see few lights are blinking, few are not blinking. Why it is so? Because we are not connected with all the devices. Some of the devices are switched off. That's why, right? On this rack, you can see we have over here we having a converter, right? This is known as optical to that is optical to electrical converter, right? So this is from where we are getting internet, right? So the cable is we are getting from internet service provider, and from this box, right? One side we are getting the fiber optics cable. On the other side, we can see we are receiving this electrical cable. So optical to electrical converter it is, right? And then we have connected it with the switch, and through switch we have connected it with the devices, whatever we have, or that is PC, all the nodes, right? And in that node, now we are trying to connect with the internet, right? Now, we will show you the RJ45 connector and the category 6 cable, right? So you can see this cable, which is you can see over here, which is known as category 6 cable, right? Now sir will show you some of the tools such as the clamping tools and the tester we have, right? So I request Amanjot sir, show us a tester that we have. कनेक्ट कर दो, आपके से कनेक्टेड है। Right. So over here you can see we have few cables, right? So this is your, if you can able to read, you can see what is written over here. That is cat cable. Right. if it is visible to you, you can read it is written Cat6, right? And this is the port through which we are connected. Right? This is known as RJ45 connector, right? This is it. Now, inside that cable, when we will remove that port, right? If we remove this thing, and what we have this cable right over here, right? You can see, as you have seen in the image also, the PPT which I am sharing with you, right? In that you have seen some color, right? What are those color? Orange, green, brown, and blue. These four color are there, and along with this color, it has a pair that is known as white of it, right? So orange has a pair that is again orange white. You can see this is the orange one, which is having orange white. This is orange white right over here. This one. Then we have green, green white. We have blue, blue white. We have brown and brown white. Like this way, you can see, right? Similarly, that we as I have shown you in the PPT, that image, you can see, right? And how we are going to test it? So this is a tester, right over here, which is known as cable tester, right? We can turn it on, and you will find that here we have some LEDs that will going to blink, right? So what we will do is we will trying to connect it with some cable, right? Now suppose this is a cable that we were trying to connect over here with this one side, and on the other side we will try to connect it with the next port. Now this is the port, you can see. So when you do this connection, you will find the, and we will turn it on. Now you will find over here, right? The sequence you will see that how that LED is blinking one by one, right? So it means it is a straight cable, right? So for one, it is blinking one on the other side, right? So you can separate this part also, right? Because sometime what we have is we have a so you can do like this way. You can separate them out, right? So in this manner, we can able to check it, right? The sequence, what it is coming, right? So this is a straight cable. You can see, right? The signals are parallelly coming, right? One after another. So 1 for 1, 2 for 2, 3 for 3, 4 for 4, and similarly for 5, 6, and 7, and 8, right? So you can see that this is a straight cable. Now we will simply change it. We will change this thing with the other cable, and now we will see the pattern, right? We just check it out. Now over here, as I have discussed earlier, the TX and the RX. See 1, 3 and 2, 6, right? 3, 1 and 6, 2. So that pattern is coming, which is similar to your cross cable, right? So this is the pattern. So it will clearly tell us that, okay, this is a straight cable. This is a cross cable, sorry. And the previous one is the straight cable, right? Any doubt, class? Okay. Now I'm coming back to the presentation after this. And before that, I just want to show you this. These are the tools. These are the clamping tools, right? In which we will insert the port. And this is your cutter, right? To make that connection, right? This is the connector. This is your RJ45 connector, and it has that 8 slots, right? You can see 8 slots for 8 wires that we have, right? Now I will come back to my slide, right?
पोस्ट कर लो।
मेरे को वहीं से लैपटॉप से अभी पोस्ट उनको ये दिखा दो। Okay. Yes, students, now I hope you have understood. You have seen how switch look likes. You have seen the cables, category 6 cable. You have seen the clamping tool also, right? And the tester, where tester is basically used to identify the different cables. Right, now coming back to this slide, just want to tell you about this thing only. Right, this is what we are saying, that the port one, yet one is connected with the third one, and two is connected with the sixth one. Right, in the same manner, the three is connected with the first one, and six is connected with the second one. So that is the rule when we are going to create a cross cable, right? So you can see over here, this is how it is connected, right? And this is your RX3, which is connected to the TX, where TX1, which is connected to the RX positive, and TX negative, which is connected to the RX negative, right? And with the help of this testing tool, we could easily able to identify that which type of cable it is in the later stage, right? And even it will tell us that whatever the connection we has made, that is working perfectly. There is no problem with the cable. Once we will design the cable, and then we want to install it. Before installing, what we can do, we can make use of that testers, cable tester, right? So that we will we could not able to make any mistake on the later stage, right? So that is about our first experiment, which is talking about the cables, the tools, how we can going to create a cross cable and a straight cable. Where in case of straight cable, there is no such uh, mechanism, there is no such rule. We simply connecting with you can see straight cable is used with different devices. This is the rule, with different devices, right? Whereas in cross cable, we are using for the similar devices, right? This is used for the similar devices. So you can see over here, this TX is connected with the RX on the other side, right? Because these are the different devices, so they are designed in such a manner. Similar devices, they have TX and RX in the same position. You can see TX over here also and over here also. They are in the same position. That's why we cannot make use of straight cable over here, right? Whereas different devices, they can easily connect it because their TX and RX in different position, obviously. So you can see we can simply connect with this like this way, RX, and this way, right? They are in opposite position, right? That's why. Yes, class, any doubt till now? Any doubt? Any doubt you want to ask? Yes, please let me know. Yes, class. No doubt. Okay. Great. So now this is the first experiment that you have to do practically, but since because of COVID you are not available over here, so otherwise I will make you make it more comfortable, and you can do it by yourself, right? So, but since it is not possible, right? So whenever you will be there in the college, I will make you this thing available to you, right? And you can try it off yourself, right? And then in the next coming lab, what we will do, we will try to do this thing in packet tracer also, right? So yes, I will show you that how different devices they are connected in a through a straight cable, and similar devices they are connected to a cross cable. That we will see practical with the help of that packet tracer also, right? So in that simulation we will come to know about this thing also, right? So I'm ending over here. This is we are left with only 4 minutes, so I just want you to ask me more and more doubts, right? If you have any doubt related to any topic of networking, of previous lecture also, of previous lab also, you can ask, right? So over here we have these cables, right? And what we will do is we will try to connect. Now I just want to show you over here is that when we are connecting switch, right, with another, you can see over here switch devices like PCs, one PC is connected with another PC, right? And one more category is there, that is we are connecting with one PC, and on the other side what we have uh, switches or hub, anything, right? So yes, now you please let me know, you will tell me now, okay, in which combination what will come, then it will be understood that yes, the concept is clear to you or not, right? So this is the fourth scenario, this is the first scenario, this is the second scenario, this is the third, and this is the fourth scenario. Yes, I will ask you one by one. If you don't have doubt, then I will ask you, obviously. Yes, who will answer? Yes, Jyoti, are you there? Turn on your mic. So this is our first scenario, this is second, this is third, and this is fourth. Jyoti, are you there? No. Yes, who will? Harpreet Kaur. Turn on your mic. I am audible, class. Okay, Keshav, I am audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Keshav, you tell me. For first scenario, which cable will be used?
So cross.
Yes, because we know that TX and RX in the same position, right? So what we need to do, we need to connect the TX of here will be going to connect with the RX over here, and the TX of PC1 will be going to connect with the RX of this one. So we need a cross cable. Very good, Keshav. Yes, who will be there next? Mohit Kataria. Mohit Kataria, turn on your mic. 161 roll number. Mohit, are you there? Yes, for the second scenario. Yes, class. Yes, Silky 192. Turn on your mic. Those who are not responding, you will be marked absent for today. Right. And Keshav, please make announcement. Next lab will be your lab evaluation. Right.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yes, Ranjit Kaur. 178 roll number. Turn on your mic. Yes, Simranjit